Coming up next on Nick at Night, Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. Then, The Wee Hours with Craig Knightley. Followed by Movie Night with Will DeVakis. That's next on Nick at Night.
From the YouTube Dog Show, a place that's not Craig Robinson's house, it's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. And now, a man who thinks that Craig Robinson has a little too much time off. And trust me, we all know that's the truth. Mr. Ellie Gaggy Muller! Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Muller, I'm a grasshoppers. Tonight's Shoutout Spotlight winners are Spec Podcast with edits, Alex K with his animations, Netney Prente Show with his reactions, Web Design 18 with his podcast, his answers, discussions, and whatnot, The Golden Fire with his band edits, Lex Hooks with his gameplays, although he hasn't been on YouTube for a while, and Chris and CC Wayne with random stuff. Alright, so please check them all out. Now, okay, now, tonight we're talking about Craig Robinson, a man who has a lot of free time now. Well, then again, so do so many other people. Now, he told everyone they can't get Netflix to take The Office back, no matter how much everyone begs. It's on the Peacock now, folks, so grow up. Alright? He recently began a new show on Fox. It's called The Mask Dancer, not The Masking Dancer. Oh boy. I have to fix that up. No, The Mask Dancer. It's all about dancing. He said they will strike. He said that he will strike on it with force and thunder. Really? Does he even know what thunder is? Oh boy. I am so sorry, folks. That is not how everything is supposed to go. Let's do a top 8 list. Hopefully this will be even better. Okay, MP Pink Cat, what's the category? Tonight's category, top 8 things that Craig Robinson will make songs about. Number 8, donkeys. Number 7, fish. Number 6, trees. Number 5, tables. Number 4, fish sticks. Number 3, computers. Number 2, sweat. And number 1, weird sense. Hey, stop it. We got these questions. Alright, folks, we'll be right back. You get so caught week now update. Now here it is here, Friday night. Adam! He's stuck out again! Stop!
Ugh, grizzlies scare me.
You could say they're
Unbearable.
To break that endless cycle of mundane work and woe, more doctors recommend Nick at Night than any remedy I know.
I've been waiting here by the phone, wondering if you're ever going to call. You know you need new carpeting, and you must know where to get the best value. Empire's prices start at $6.95 a yard, installed with padding, delivery in 3 to 4 days, credit available with no installment payments for 60 days, free Bristol shampoo with 2 rooms, even a free t-shirt with any order. So how much longer am I going to have to wait?
588-2300 Empire.
Ah, maybe this is you. Empire.
Scott and the boys. How you doing tonight, Ed? I'm doing fine. How about yourself? Well, I could have been better. I'm okay, but with the new puppy running amok in this house. I made a mistake during the opening remarks. Oh my goodness. All I know for sure is that this whole show so far has been a madhouse. But don't worry, it's alright. You know, it's going to be okay. Just chill out and do the talking time thing. You know what, that's a good idea, and I'm going to run with it. Thank you very much, Ed. Let's do some talking time. Let's talk about it. Let's go. Oh, man.
Let's talk about it.
$18.08 BBC before you comment on 1808 BB 808 PM morning afternoon evening nighttime all times of the day, blah blah blah. You know how it all is. The chickens and lickens, they do this song, they do this thing. Mark's beginning of talking time. Or give the William Shatner treatment. Talking time, English, Spanish, even French. Talking time, the only clip of sadness. I know. Starting to get old, but what can you do? Anyway, we're talking about Craig Robinson, and as many of you know, he was one of the stars of the NBC program entitled The Office, which is based on the UK series of the same name. Pretty interesting, huh? You know, it's finding new fans everywhere. 7 years after it went off the air. You know, thanks to streaming. You know, of course. You know, it was on Netflix for a while, and everybody's been watching it on Netflix. Although, let's be honest, Netflix never releases ratings for anything. However, you know, on January 1st, The Office moved from Netflix to NBC Universal's own Peacock. You know, and everybody's shocked about this. Right? You know what? He even talked to Seth Meyers about it on Late Night several weeks back, saying that there's one person on Instagram that keeps contacting me saying, please don't let them take The Office off of Netflix. You know what? Admitted that he hasn't responded back, saying that he kind of likes them thinking that he has the power. You know, and he said to everybody what I'm saying now. It's on Peacock, alright? People can still get it, alright? You know, it makes no sense. You know, it just makes no sense, and yet everybody's still going crazy about it. Meanwhile, he's doing the show entitled The Masked Dancer. Not the Masking Dancer, but the Masked Dancer. Alright? Now, listen to this, right? You know, he said that it is just as outrageous as The Masked Singer. Alright? You know, now unlike The Masked Singer, which by way of the voices have been electronically distorted, you know what? They are allowed to say one word on stage in their real voice, although there will be masked, you know, in costumes and things like that. Ken Jeong is on the show, just like on The Masked Singer, you know, but this time there will be Paula Abdul, Brian Austin Green, and some woman named Ashley Tisdale, who, let's be honest, you know, nobody has heard of her since Disney cut ties with her. You know? But anyway, long story short, you know what, he said, and I quote, you know what, he said that if he was a contestant on The Masked Dancer, he said that he would be lightning, because he said, and I quote, I strike with force and thunder. Really? Force and thunder? Really? Then he wouldn't be called lightning. He'll be called a rainstorm or a thunderstorm. You gotta think about that. You know, and also, Craig says that he doesn't know who is behind the mask until that person is revealed on stage. And you know what? I gotta say this, you know, he's lying to us again. Right? He's lying. How do I know he's lying? Because every single show, you know, that has an audience and things like that, that something to do with masks or anything like that, you know, all those shows are staged. Alright? You know, the only thing that's not really staged, per se, will be the one that just ended a while back entitled I Can See Your Voice. Of course, let's be honest. You know, one of the people who happens to be on that show is Cheryl Hines, and let's be honest, Cheryl Hines is not a good singer, nor is she that good of a dancer. But I'm going to leave that alone because we're talking about Craig Robinson. All I know for sure is that Craig Robinson is better off playing the keyboards and recording music. And, of course, getting the cast of The Office back together for a reunion. Alright? You know, other than that, you know, it's getting old. Alright? The whole thing is getting old. Alright? So, please, Craig, stop lying about these kinds of things and start being honest for once. Alright? I'm serious. Just be honest. Alright? And that is it for the show tonight. I apologize once again for the mishap that took place during the opening remarks and, you know, problems that took place during the top 8 list and everything else. It's a madhouse, man. It is a madhouse. But please come back and see us tomorrow. We'll hopefully get our act together. We'll get our acts together tomorrow. Don't you worry about a thing. That's the news. I'm out, skis. Farewell, bye, farewell.
To break that endless cycle of mundane work and woe, more doctors recommend Nick at Night than any remedy I know.